You can tell a lot about a person from how they put up a tent. Take my friend Paisley, for instance. No sooner had we arrived in the clearing by the lake in Full Moon Forest than she got to it. No break to stretch her aching legs or buttock muscles after such a long wagon journey. No brief respite for a sweet roll or a cup of tea. Just Paisley grabbing hers and Chris's things from the back of the luggage wagon and throwing them on the ground. "Let's have a quick coffee, Pais," said Chris. "But if we get it over with now, we can relax and laugh at everyone else while they try to put their tents up. Doesn't that sound fun?" "Fine, Miss Porter. Let's get to it." Then Chris paused as he looked at the tightly wrapped roll that composed their tent before saying, "How exactly do we do that?" Paisley smiled. "Just follow what I say, Mr. Cryer, and we'll have our tent ready in no time." Chris was more than happy to follow Paisley's instructions. He'd always been more of a doer than a thinker. That was how he liked it. I always thought that the world needed doers just as much as it needed the people who decided what to do. Otherwise, everyone was just deciding stuff, but nothing actually happened. Besides, as a town crier, listening was a huge part of Chris's whole skill set. Paisley climbed up onto a tree stump and cupped her hands around her mouth. "Last people to put their tent up fetch the firewood." For some reason, there never seemed to be any discussion or hint of refusal whenever Paisley declared a competition. It was as though she had used her persuasion ability on us, yet I knew that wasn't so. She would never do that. It didn't matter either way. Paisley had declared a tent competition, so that meant we were having a tent competition. So, while Chris and Paisley got busy hammering wooden stakes into the ground, the rest of us fetched our gear from the back of the wagon that Janie had driven here. Or at least we tried to. There was a lot packed on there. 10 people on a trip meant lots of sleeping bags, tents, dried provisions, books, not to mention all the other stuff people had brought. Janie had brewed up a field alchemist emergency kit with tinctures for poison ivy and other woodland dangers. Flo, the newest apprentice at Cooper & Cooper, artificers of renown, had recently earned her simple disenchantment and simple enchantment skill trees. That left simple alchemy and simple tinkering next, and she'd insisted on bringing a bunch of books to read and little tinkering parts to practice with. It wasn't lost on Master Cooper or me, though, that Flo had yet to even pick up an alembic, let alone brew a potion. Then there was Chris's outfits and colognes. What occasions might arise in the Full Moon Forest to necessitate things like a crimson cape or a fancy coat, I didn't know. I was happy to be proven wrong if the woodland fairies invited us to a ball or something.